Metroid Prime 4 has finally been revealed for the Nintendo Switch. Only a snippet of the game has been shown in the reveal trailer, so we don't know much about what's actually going to appear in the game. So here are 5 things, some new and some returning, that I would like to see featured in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So the first feature on this list is ammo. So, ammo was only a feature in Metroid Prime 2, where you had the light beam and the dark beam. Now, when you used the light beam, it would use light ammo, and when you used the dark beam, it would use dark ammo. This gave a more dynamic approach to combat because you had to consider which enemies you should use each type of ammo on, and you had to conserve your ammo. I believe bringing this back could create more dynamic combat situations, and it could also create more situations where you feel like you have to limit yourself against a certain enemy or against a certain boss because you would like to preserve ammo for other enemies or a future stage within the boss fight. So the second feature that I would like to see in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is exploring one single planet throughout the entire game. In Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2, you would explore one planet, those being Talon 4 and Aether. As a result of this caused these planets to feel much more fleshed out in terms of their lore, story, backstory, and gameplay. This also caused the planets to feel much more isolationist or isolationary, and that is a major theme in the Metroid games, both 3D and 2D. I believe bringing this back would create a more cohesive feeling game and would bring back that almost horror-esque theme or feeling within Metroid Prime 1 and especially Metroid Prime 2. So the next new feature that I would like to see in Metroid Prime 4 is optional upgrades or optional power-ups. So, something alongside the Spatial Beam would be a great idea here. The Spatial Beam allows you to shoot extra beams. One would shoot above and one would shoot below in the 2D games. But because Metroid Prime is 3D, you would actually be given the option to have it shoot both up and down from your initial beam or left and right. This would allow you to be more dynamic with where you're shooting. It would allow them to create boss fights which allow you to take advantage of the Spatial Beam if you were able to obtain it. And it would be completely optional. You would not be required to get this power up, and you would not even really be guided to getting it. It would be something you would have to go out your way to get as a full power up. We have seen this actually before in the form of the beam combos or beam upgrades, which, most cool, I feel like they could make entire power-ups that are optional or not required, such as the Spatial Beam, which I've just talked about. If you have any more ideas for power-ups that could be implemented this way, please leave them in the comments below, and I will like any comment that I think is a great power-up idea. So the next feature I would like to talk about is the locations and the location themes within Metroid Prime 4. So, some ideas that I've had for potential locations and their themes are an underwater temple similar to the underwater section from Torvis Bog, but it would be much more of a temple that you would explore. A desert, which would be similar to Aegon Waste, but with more of an ancient Egypt sort of theming, and one of the major landmarks could be a pyramid you would explore. The planet's core, where the final boss fight would take place, and the obligatory space pirate research facility. Also, we would see that big sort of tree slash jungle area that was shown in the trailer, and I believe that will be the first area that we explore within Metroid Prime 4, because they showed it off in the trailer. So if you have any ideas for where a location could be, or what the theme for a location could be in fact, please leave it in the comments, and I will like any comment where I feel that the theme and the location would be amazing. The last feature I would like to see in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is changes to the artifact quest. In the previous games you needed to obtain all the artifacts to progress, except in Metroid Prime 3, where you only needed to obtain, I believe, 5 of the 9. So in this game I would like to see 12 artifacts. You would need to collect 7 of them to progress to the final boss. At 10, you'd be given a beam combo, and at 12, you would unlock the true ending of the game after you beat the final boss. This would reward players who are completionists who go out of their way to obtain all the artifacts, but would allow players who do not want to bother with the artifact quest to still complete the game after obtaining 7. So those are 5 things I would like to see in Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Please leave any ideas that you have in the comment section below, and I will respond to as many as I can. Also, please remaster Prime 2 and 3, Nintendo. We need these remasters. Please, Nintendo.